Most systems don't fail because of the technology. They fail because of the good people, often great people, are making big decisions without realizing the ripple effect. Approving a new tool here, redesigning a process there, or even connecting the two systems to make life easier. It all feels like a progress, but it's actually architecture. And when that architecture is not intentional, it can quietly slow down everything or cost a fortune to fix. That's what I call an accidental architecture. And if you lead teams, run projects, or shape strategy, it might be happening in your organization right now. Welcome back. My name is Ali Usman. I'm a technologist, strategist, and a fractional executive across CIO, CTO, and even CEA roles. And on this channel, we talk about how system strategies and leadership converge or sometimes collide. Today, we are talking about something I've seen across many organizations, startups, and even global enterprises. Smart people making technical and architectural decisions without realizing it, and unintentionally creating chaos. Let's dig into why this happens and what it costs, and how to lead differently. So let me start describing someone I meet all the time. They're sharp, they're reliable, they're very well respected. They might be a senior product manager, a delivery lead, chief operating officer, or any big title. They get things done. They unblock teams, they connect systems, they figure things out. And one day, without any ceremony, they make a decision that impacts the long-term health of an organization's architecture. And then another, and another. Maybe it's signing off on a new SaaS-based tool. Maybe it's designing how process should flow across departments. Maybe it's defining what data gets passed between tools. But here's the thing. No one calls it the architecture. So no one treats it like a strategic design decision. This person has become accidentally an architect. They're not trying to sideline IT. They're just responding to urgency, filling a gap, or maybe keeping the momentum up. But the impact is real. You end up with misaligned tools, siloed data, inconsistent UX, and bloated workflows. Architecture is happening. It's just not intentional, and that's where the trouble begins. Let's talk about what this looks like in the wild. Fractured architecture. Each team makes the best decision for themselves, but no one is thinking cross-cutting capabilities. So you get 3 help desks, 5 CRM systems, 2 data lakes that don't talk to each other. Every user has 6 logins, and none of the systems talk. This is not inefficiency. It's called fragmentation. Fragmentation of tools. Technical debt in disguise. Here's where it sneaks up on you. Every quick decision feels productive. Every workaround feels like a win until nothing scales. The integrations are brittle, the data's inconsistent. Every small change breaks something somewhere, and you end up spending more time maintaining systems than moving your organization's strategy. Strategy drift. This one is harder to see, but a whole lot more dangerous. You have a bold vision, leadership's aligned, the roadmap looks great, but the tools don't support the outcomes. Your systems were chosen without a capability-first lens. data is not flowing where it needs to, and execution becomes a slow grind. And the result? Your tech becomes a drag on delivery, not an enabler. Burnout and finger pointing. Eventually, someone asks, why isn't this working? And the blame game begins. Product blames IT, IT blames business. Everyone forgets that the architecture was never intentional. It just happened. So the question becomes, how do you avoid all this? Let's walk through what mature, high-functional organizations do and how leaders at all levels can apply these principles. First one is acknowledge that architecture is happening everywhere. This isn't just an IT thing. If decisions shape how the systems connect, how the data moves, or how users work, that is an architecture. Even if you never use the word, you cannot manage what you don't name. So let's start calling it what it is. Second is build shared capability awareness. You don't have to teach everyone to be an architect, but you do need to teach them to think in capabilities, not just in tools. If people understand the business capability model, they make better, more strategic decisions. They ask, does this tool support an existing capability? Is it duplicative? Will it scale? And that is huge. Number 3, create guardrails without bottlenecks. The answer isn't centralizing everything in a review board. The answer is visibility and standards. Can we give teams freedom? Absolutely, but with structure. Can we define integration patterns, security boundaries, and architectural principles and let teams build within them? Absolutely. And that is the CTO sweet spot. Empowering delivery without losing control. Number 4, treat architecture as a leadership function. And this is where my advisory firm CXOV steps in, not just to help with the architecture, but also with the leadership. Because the real fix isn't just modeling systems. It's aligning decisions with business strategy, tech capability, and most importantly, organizational mission. Sometimes you need someone who can see across the delivery, the data, the governance, security, and the product and help you cut through that noise. That's not just enterprise architecture, that's fractional CIO, CTO, and CEA support, and that's what we do. Let me leave you with this. No one wakes up and says, you know what? Today I'm just gonna go and break our architecture. But every single day, in every organization, people do it unintentionally. And it's not because they're bad at their jobs per se, it's because no one told them the right thing. No one gave them the right lens. So you might be an accidental architect, but you don't have to stay one. If this video helped clarify what you have seen or felt in your own work, please subscribe, share it with a teammate or a leader who needs to hear this. And let me know in the comment section, where have you seen accidental architecture happen? And what was the outcome? See you in the next one.